Southwest Ranches fiercely defends its no-rules rural lifestyle, and now it needs to find a landlord who feels the same way. The town is looking to rent a private home and turn it into a temporary fire station, complete with fire truck rescue vehicles and 3 shifts of 5 firefighters. And not any house will do. It needs to be close to the station at 17200 Griffin Road that is being ripped up and replaced, so response times in any given direction remain the same. The town also may need to upgrade the home's communications hookup to meet the needs of the emergency call system. But that's the only thing that would be altered, said Town Administrator Andy Burns. The town isn't saying yet how much it is willing to pay for monthly rent. If a property can't be found, Plan B calls for the town to rent 2 mobile homes. For obvious reasons, the town isn't looking to move into a quiet, tree-lined street or a cul-de-sac teeming with little children. It's not something we would want to position deep into a residential neighborhood, Burns said. The current station on Griffin Road has been in use for over 20 years and has tiny sleeping quarters, a warped ceiling and floors, and rusted outside vents. Its 2 modular buildings need to be replaced, and the town has already found a single modular building to replace it. It's definitely getting old, and it comes to a cost factor, where it costs more to keep it than not keep it. And I think that's where we're at. The town recognizes it's time for it to go, said Fire Chief Lee Bennett. He said the plumbing, electrical, and air conditioning often break down. But making the change could take up to 2 months. So the town is flipping through the classifieds to find a house. The station is the busiest of the 3 that serve Southwest Ranches. Last month, it handled 33 of the town's total of 50 calls for fire or EMS service. Bennett admitted it's unusual to turn a home into a station. It will be a little trial and error, but we will make it work, absolutely, he said. Ranches, founded 17 years ago, is a mix of large mansions and working farms that thrives on the unwritten rule that residents can do what they want, as long as they don't break the law. Marie Lim, who runs the Happy Farm Petting Zoo on Griffin Road, says neighbors aren't likely to balk at a fire station in a home. When we came in, people were really accepting and we kinda did anything we wanted, so I don't see this being a problem, she said. I mean, we have zebras, so a fire truck, they shouldn't mind that. Southwest Ranches is only 13 square miles, yet it has 2 fire departments, and that has some critics fired up. The town's volunteer department responds to emergency calls but also rounds up escaped livestock, hosts community barbecues, and holds an annual Santa Run and other events. It was formed. Southwest Ranches is only 13 square miles, yet it has 2 fire departments, and that has some critics fired up. The town's volunteer department responds to emergency calls but also rounds up escaped livestock, hosts community barbecues, and holds an annual Santa Run and other events. It was formed.